Hi guys, it's James here from Beowulf Training. Today we're going to talk about a common kind of posture that we see, and it's this rounded, protracted shoulder. Quite often seen with people that spend a lot of time behind a desk, a computer, on keyboards, phones, that kind of stuff. And basically, unfortunately, nowadays, just kind of everyday life. It basically comes down to shortening, tightening through the front muscles, and probably a weakness through the back. Common things that we hear. Tension or achiness somewhere through the lower back or upper back, and quite often up into the neck. So today we're going to go through a couple of drills and stretches that you can do whilst sat in your chair, at work, behind your desk, to kind of just alleviate hopefully some of those symptoms. So when you're at work, these are positions that you're in, potentially 6, 7, 8 hours a day. So doing these stretches or doing these drills kind of once in the blue moon isn't really going to make a difference, because the time spent in the bad position is always going to outweigh the time spent in the good position. So these are drills that you should definitely be looking at doing frequently, whether it be every 10, 15 minutes behind your desk, whether it's when you're on the phone, maybe you set a little timer, just to remind yourself to do those drills. Like I say, they're really low key and they're easy to achieve, pretty much doing anything behind that desk. And guys, don't worry, it's subtle drills, okay? So it's not gonna be one of those things we're gonna have you in the middle of a busy, crowded room with your colleagues around you and they're gonna be thinking, what are they doing? It's something that's really, really discreet, but at the same time, really gonna help you out. So the first one is for your lower back, okay? And it's a pelvic tilt drill. And the reason that we're going into this pelvic tilt is 9 times out of 10 when you're in a chair, your pelvis basically on your lower back slumps back into the chair and we don't get that natural curvature of the lower back. So the tilt, the pelvic tilt, and into this anterior tilt, just rolling forward, just allows you to kind of strengthen the lower back and get some blood flow through there, and just kind of remind you of what that more upright, neutral position should look and feel like. And this is what you're basically trying to achieve on a daily basis. So again, it's like a nice reminder, and it's a way of kind of strengthening that position. The main thing you're going to do is, from that kind of slump back position, sit nice and tall. You can even put your hands onto the side of your hips to kind of feel that position a little bit better, and you're going to look to roll your pelvis forward. You should feel a little bit of tension going into your lower back, but good tension because you're contracting those muscles and getting them to work. When you get there, hold for around 5 to 10 seconds, and you can repeat that for 3, maybe 5 reps at a time. So the next one is kind of more of a stretch for the chest. So as I mentioned before, the position that we quite commonly see basically means that shoulders round and the chest muscles become really, really tight, therefore weakening the back muscles. So what we're looking to do is get the shoulder blades back together. You can do this with 2 hands, or you can do it individually if 2 hands is too restricted. And all we're looking to do, if you do it with 1 hand, is place the arm behind the back and sit tall, so into that kind of pelvic tilt position that we just mentioned, and retract your shoulder. So again, you should feel the muscles in your upper back work and the muscles in the chest and the front of the shoulder stretch. If you're doing this with 2 arms, again, adopt that same upright position, interlock your fingers behind your back, and again, try and pull your shoulder blades back together. You should again feel the upper back tighten and the chest stretch and lengthen. So again, in that position, guys, you're looking to hold that kind of contraction or that stretch for around 10 to 15 seconds at a time, and again, you can repeat that anywhere from 3 to 5 times. So guys, as I mentioned, these drills are to be done frequently, okay? So the time that we spend in this bad position is going to massively outweigh all these little drills that we do if they're not done frequently enough. So like I said, whether it's be a timer that you set on your computer or on your desk, on your phone, just to give you that reminder, minimum every 30 minutes, okay? All you've got to do is spend 1 to 2 minutes doing these drills, and they will make a difference. As always, guys, give these drills a go. If you have any questions at all, shoot us a message.